So today is the scariest yet most exciting day of my life thus far. I have just pulled up to Kramer Eye Center and I'm here to get laser eye surgery. I am so scared, but I'm so excited. Like, this literally could change my life. I'm about to go in. I'm getting PRK, not LASIK, and PRK. The process is like a little different when you're actually under the laser, and then the recovery time is actually longer for PRK. So I'm gonna document like my recovery, day 1 to probably like a week or 2 weeks, and you'll just see how it goes and you'll come along with me. So if you're seeing this, obviously I already got the surgery, but pray for me anyway because I am literally freaking out. Hi guys. So I just came out of the PRK. It was actually pretty fine. It was really scary, but I didn't feel a thing. I'll explain more once I'm in a better state because they gave me some anxiety medications before the surgery to relax, and I think honestly it's kicking in more so now than it was before the surgery. I can already see so much better than I could have before. They told me that my eyes are gonna get worse from this point for a couple days, and then they'll get a lot better. So this is probably gonna be the best of it for the next like 3 or 4 days. My one eye is like kind of stinging a little and it's watering a little, but I don't really know how to wipe it under these goggles. So they're literally taped down to my face. My plan is just to go home and I'm just gonna eat a cupcake because we went to the bakery yesterday, and then I'm gonna just take a nap, and then we'll see where we're at. So, but I will see you later. But so far, so good, feeling good. Good morning, guys. I'm feeling great. Really haven't had any pain or discomfort or dryness yet, and I can see still, so but I know my vision is supposed to get very, very blurry, and I'm supposed to feel, well, I will likely feel a lot of like pain and discomfort either at some point, starting at some point today or starting tomorrow. But right now I feel fine. I'm kind of just like waiting for the shoe to drop. And then I just wanted to tell you about like the procedure yesterday. So basically I was so scared the whole time. I was like sitting in this waiting room in the surgical suite, and I was like freaking out. They call me back to take a pain pill and like an anti-anxiety pill, and then they started to numb my eyes. So I'm like in the waiting room, and I waited there for 30 minutes, and I was like, by the time I'm like freaking out, it's like by the time I go in there, the numbing drops are not gonna be like numbing anymore. I'm gonna feel every little piece of this procedure. And it was weird because I think the anxiety medicine was working on my, like in my head, like my head wasn't nervous anymore, if that makes sense, but my stomach was like still doing backflips, so I just felt very weird and like off balance. And then they call me back. I lay down on this bed, and the bed was like my head was lower than the rest of my body just a little bit. My surgeon came over and said hi. He's like, "You ready to do this?" And I'm like, "I guess so." They gave me like 2 stress balls, so I had one in each hand. I was like squeezing the life out of them, and my arms were like they were straight, but they were crossed. I don't know. I was like really like clenching with everything that I had. And then they covered everything but my eyes. So like my face was like covered, my hair was covered, and then the procedure started. So basically, first they put the speculum in my eye, and I was really worried about that, but it actually was not bad at all. It just happened so quick, and then like once it's on, you don't really feel it. You just feel like you can't close your eyes, but it wasn't painful at all. It wasn't bad at all. Then a lot of things happened, guys. Like, I don't know exactly the order, but I just remember that I know that they dissolved the top layer of my epithelial tissue on my cornea. And then actually that was kind of freaky because when that happened, you can't really see, your vision kind of goes black, but my eye was open, of course. I couldn't close it, so that was just like kind of weird. So the only vision I could see was in my other eye, which was like under this like patch, and then this eye was just like blacked out. It was so weird. After that, I think there was something else flesh smells like, basically. So I was kind of like waiting to smell it, but because my whole face was covered in like this tarp, I actually didn't smell anything. My surgeon was just like, it's gonna be really loud, and it was just like kind of pops, like popping of the laser. It was on there for like maybe 7 seconds, and then after the laser, he's like, I'm gonna shoot water in your eye. So he shot water in my eye. I heard that that was also uncomfortable, but it really wasn't that bad for me. It was so quick. Like, I was scared, but there really was no time to really freak out because it all happened so fast yesterday. After they did both eyes, they put the contact on my eye, like the bandage contact, and then that was kind of that. And so when I sat up, my name was on this whiteboard in front of me, and I could see it. So I almost like teared up in that moment. Like, oh my God, I can see already, I can see my name. They looked at my eyes one more time and gave me more instructions, and then I kind of just went home. I have 0 discomfort out of 10 right now, but the highest that it's reached, just like in a couple blinks, has been like 1 to 2 maybe, just discomfort, not pain. But that only lasted for like maybe 10, 15 seconds, like with me blinking. So right now I'm feeling great, and I will keep you posted. It is currently still day 1, and it's like after 1 o'clock now. I've done 2 rounds of eye drops so far. My post-op went well. They said that I'm right where I should be. But I wanted to come in here and say that I'm actually starting to feel like pain/discomfort. I took some Tylenol like maybe 20 minutes ago, but I'm starting to have the sensation that there's sand in my eyes, and it actually is kind of uncomfortable. I wouldn't say it's like super painful though. I would say maybe it's at like, and it's also not consistent, but like when it really happens, I would say it's maybe at like a 4 out of 10, maybe going up to a 5, depending on how long it lasts. But it kind of comes in waves, and sometimes it'll just last for like a couple blinks, and other times it will be like maybe 3 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it kind of is if you're like blinking a lot, and like every time you blink you feel like there's like 7 grains of sand just rolling around in your eyeballs. So my eyes, they look like pretty normal. They don't even really look red. Have not had any light sensitivity really. I'm keeping these on. I'm gonna switch to my goggles, which are out of reach right now, but just because I'm gonna probably fall asleep. I've been taking vitamin C for like the past, I think we're going on 3 weeks now, because once I had my consultation, my first one a couple weeks ago, that's what the surgeon told me to do because it would help with the healing process. So I think that actually really helped me thus far, because I feel like so far from what I've seen in other people's experiences, my day 1 has been going better than I've seen other people's day 1s go thus far, but we'll see how that goes. Yes, and if anyone was wondering, if you're in the like Philadelphia area, I went to the Kramer Eye Center and I saw Dr. Aronsky, so he's fantastic. Today is day 2 post-op, and all of the symptoms that have kind of been waiting to hit me have hit me. So my eyes are very uncomfortable. They are watering non-stop. Today my eyes have been closed for like, I would say 90% of the day so far. It's like going on 1 p.m. I've done 2 rounds of drops so far, but my eyes and my nose have been just running non-stop. I think because my eyes are running, it almost feels like I'm crying, and you know how when you cry your nose runs as well. So that is what has been going on. I'm in the bathroom because I just finished my eye drops. I can't like stand a lot of brightness, but I just wanted to show you, let me just back up so I'm not overwhelmed. I just wanted to show you how swollen and like puffy my eyes are. You can see, and they're pretty red. So I'm just like, because my eyes keep tearing up, which I know is like pretty common, but I'm just like worried that the contact bandage is gonna come off. Or I mean, it's not like they said that would likely happen, but I don't know, I'm just like worried that it'll come off. So yeah, but I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on with me. So I'm gonna try to eat something for the first time today, because I've just been like in and out of sleep, and just like sitting in my room with my eyes closed and stuff. So also my vision has definitely gotten worse, which we were expecting. That means I'm healing. I do have a little bit of double vision, and I do have like random flecks of like really clear vision along with like really blurry vision, which kind of is disorienting. As far as like out of 10, I don't feel like my eyes, I mean, they're very uncomfortable, but I wouldn't call it like a straight pain. But I guess comfort wise, maybe like discomfort wise, it's like a 6 out of 10. And like I said, it's just a lot easier to keep my eyes closed. I'm feeling much better than yesterday. Yesterday was very, very rough. Starting at like 2:30 a.m. to probably like midnight maybe. It was just really rough yesterday, but I'm feeling a lot better today. I think we've kind of gone from one extreme to the other, because yesterday my eyes were like just tearing nonstop, and today they actually feel pretty dry. So I've already gone through one preservative-free vial today. So discomfort has definitely gone down a lot. I mean, I do have this contact bandage in my eye, and it's now been in my eye for 3 days. So, you know, it's kind of similar to having just like a dry contact in your eye, kind of similar, because it's been in there for so long. So I'm just trying to keep it very moist with the drops. But my vision has gotten so bad, guys. It's not worse than before the surgery, I guess. I don't fully know, to be honest. Is it weird that I've already forgotten what my eyesight was before the surgery? I kind of have. But yeah, it's just gotten so bad. I can't really read anything anymore. The text on my phone is on the largest text. I will insert a picture here. It is still blurry, honestly, but I can like read it well enough to know like, okay, this person is texting me. I mean, it is just like a little sad, I guess, because I was like, oh my God, I can see. And then I'm like, oh my God, I can't see anymore. But it means that I'm healing and that the cells are like growing and everything. Also, yesterday they were tearing up so much and they were in so much discomfort. And then I washed my face for the first time yesterday, because you can't get your eyes wet for a while. And I honestly think that really helped with the tearing up. Specifically, it's just hardest to see technology, which is why I'm trying to do things not on technology. After I play with these cards, I'm probably going to go back to listening to my audiobook. Yesterday, and I was showing you like what I did, and I listened to my audiobook for I think about 3 hours at the least. I was clearly very, very busy yesterday, but the book is going great. But anyway, so it's day 4. You see I'm in the car, which means I'm going to another post-op appointment. Today is actually the day that I get my contact bandage off, hopefully, so that's really, really exciting. My eyes are still just a little dry, like here and there, but I think getting the contact off will really, really help that, and hopefully it will also clear up my vision just a little bit. It is still fluctuating a lot. My right eye seems to be a little clearer than my left eye, but I thought the other day it was kind of switched, so I don't know, just fluctuating a lot. But of course, since this is me, and there always has to be a struggle, this day happens to be the day of Hurricane, what's it called?
Isaias.
Hurricane Isaias. That's not right. Isaias?
It's 4 syllables.
We believe it's called Hurricane Isaias or Isaias. So we're literally driving in the middle of a hurricane. We were trying to go one way and there was a whole flood. There was like a giant truck with a siren, and he was like, you can't come this way, and he like turned his siren on because he thought we were gonna go that way. It's just been like a mess. So we're trying to get to the appointment now. We're probably gonna be a little late. The doctor's office even called and said like there's a lot of flooding, so if I want to reschedule or cancel, and I called them and they didn't call me back, so we're deciding to go in anyway. My eyes are doing well. Ooh, it's bright. You can see that the swelling and the puffiness is pretty much all gone. So I'm just excited to get this contact off and see what they say about how my vision is progressing. If they take the contact out, it is also the last day that I have to do 4 different drops 4 times a day. So then tonight will be my first night of doing a gel that I put in my lower lid before bed. So that's once a day. And then Still have to do the steroid drop for the next 4 weeks, and still have to do like the artificial tears for the next 4 weeks. But it'll be nice not having to, because each drop has to be, you have to wait 5 minutes in between each drop, so it takes like 20 minutes to put in the drops, and it's 4 times a day. So it will be nice not having to do all that. I am back home from the appointment, back in my favorite hoodie. As you can see, I don't have the glasses on, my sunglasses. I have them right next to me, but I don't have to wear my glasses or my goggles throughout the day or at night or anything anymore unless I go outside. I always have to have sunglasses on pretty much now. The doctor said my eyes were doing really, really well. Guys, I know my bun is just a little, it's just a little, you know, there was a hurricane and a tornado here today, okay? So I think the bun is fine. But anyways, I will probably continue documenting this for like another week just to see if my eyes will reach 20/20 in the next week, or I don't know if it's gonna take like just 1 week or 2 weeks. The doctor didn't really say, but I know like it just kind of takes time. So I showered for the first time today and it was so blissful. Like, I just really miss showering. Like, it was just really great. But I can like wash my face, shower, put on my moisturizer and everything like normal from now on. But we're feeling good. I'm feeling great. Eyes are a little dry, but I just keep putting in the drops. Like every time I get up, pretty much I put some drops in. So we're doing good. Hello guys, today is day 8. I just wanted to give you a quick update and I'm doing pretty well. I'm a little frustrated for 2 reasons. One, of course, I don't know what 20/20 vision is. Like, I know what seeing, 20/20 with my glasses is like, but like true 20/20 vision, I don't know what it is. But I would say my right eye, like it's 97% there. I honestly believe that. It is so crystal clear, like, but then my left eye is so blurry, and like the difference is it's just very significant to where, like, if I'm trying to read something on the TV, like I know the title of something, sometimes I'll just put my hand over my eye just because this eye just really messes with my vision. So that's an update on that, but that's okay. I guess we're just healing at different speeds, which is fine. It's not like it's that bad. And I'm hoping, because this kind of happened pretty quickly and like pretty suddenly, like it's only been a week. So I'm hoping like maybe in the next day or two, my left eye will catch up. And the other frustrating thing, not last night, but the night before. So 2 nights ago on night 6, I fell asleep and I didn't do my 4th round of drops with like the steroid. And I usually I have to put gel in my eyes now before the nighttime, so I didn't do that either. So then when I woke up, my eyes were so dry. I was trying to hurry up and put the drops in, and I put the drop in this eye, and I blinked before I could put the drop in this eye. And it honestly was so painful. It was more painful than day 2 or day 3 where I was like kind of messed up and like my eyes are in pain, like tearing and everything. Like, it was so painful. I literally was like standing there holding my eye. I didn't know what to do. The pain lasted for like maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. Like, I could still feel it. But the most painful part was just like the blinking. It was almost like, if you can imagine your eye being completely dry. I know it wasn't completely dry, but like just imagine that. And then your lid, the inside of your lid being completely dry, and then those scraping together. That's what it felt like. I was worried that I ripped the outermost layer of cells that have grown on the eye like off. I was worried that I ripped the whole layer off or something like that. I was like, oh my God, a chunk of my eye just came out. Like, it was just so painful. So I put drops in, but now I kind of have a little bit of anxiety, like after I wake up, especially if I fall asleep before, like just for like a little bit. When I wake up, I'm worried my eyes are going to be really dry and that's going to happen again. But it has not happened again. It was just, I don't know, it just happened. But that was very terrible. But I said all that to say my eyes have still been very dry, which we expected. Honestly, they might be dry for like a while. I know some people, their eyes are dry for like maybe 3 months or 6 months or something. I mean, we'll see what happens with me. I literally sit here all day doing this. Like, I just can't believe the difference. And I just cannot believe how clear this is. Yep, that's what's going on with me. I will keep you updated with the post-op and everything, and I will see you later.